Colin, 1-0 win, but I think that showed a lot of grit and determination there to end the winless streak you've been on.
Yeah, definitely. I think this place, Connor and his team have made it an absolute daunting place to come. Teams don't want to come to Clachnacuddin, and you can see why. They're a good, young, well-drilled side. But for the first 45 minutes, I thought we played around them, and I thought we were really good and really effective in our shape. And we took a chance out of a couple that were made. I would like to take more, but we knew second half they were going to come out firing because they're where they are in the league and in the final next week because of the season start they've had. So second half, was probably hanging on a bit more than I would have liked, but it's a different side of the game. You have to be gritty, you have to be streetwise, and you have to be aggressive with it, and we were to a man. I mean, just before we come on camera there, me and you spoke about 4, 5, 6, 7 players. You don't know when to stop of how good they were today, but you need to be that good to come up here and take what we've taken.
Yeah, I think it shows as well. They've had a couple of good chances early on. You've weathered the storm. You've basically put a lot on them from that double figures chances inside the first half. But what a move and finish for the opening goal.
Yeah, look, I've said it and I've stuck by it, and I'll keep saying it. This little run we've been on where we're not been picking up the wins, we've not been playing bad. We've not been playing bad, we're playing well, which is probably the harder bit to wrap your head around why we're where we are in the league. But today I felt it all came together, and when we did get that Gus in that opportunity and the movement he took his chance well, and ultimately it's turned out all we needed to take. But we've had to hang on in there, and we've had to fight for every single ball today because they chucked everything in the kitchen sink at us, and yeah, we knew it was going to be like that, but it makes it all more pleasing.
You've had to change things about, but I think you look at that midfield shape as well. Suey's came back in there with Ryan and Callum, but you've got about 7 players in that last third that are all capable of creating chances, and it shows.
We've got a good squad. We've got a good squad, and you've touched on Ryan there. He's been unlucky not to be playing in recent weeks. He was one of the casualties after the run that we weren't picking up points, weren't picking up wins, and he came out. But today I'd love to see the power work he's put in terms of coverage of the pitch, because he was excellent, and that's a reaction of players now. It's his jersey to keep, and he's gone there and he's earned it, and he's taken his chance with both hands. I've got Owen Morris playing right back out of position towards the end then because of injuries. Kai Watson's playing centre half, and we've had to adjust things, but the lads, one thing they all done was they all pulled together and pulled through today, which is what we needed. And Lenny was unbelievable when that was getting the ball was getting fired into us, and crosses left, right and centre, and they're chucking on Josh Meekins up front, and Lenny's come out and claimed absolutely everything, and we're seeing the Brecon number 1 that we've signed now, and he's been brilliant for us recently.
Yeah, about 5.5 minutes into stoppage time, Lenny's made that block. It's been returned, but Ryan, of all people, has got himself back to cover the keeper and stopped a certain equaliser.
Because we were hungry today, we had something to protect, and I was obviously a little bit concerned that Ryan's legs were going to go because he's not had many minutes recently, but yeah, he's the one that's switched on enough to that to go, I'm not wanting to lose this lead that we've got because we fought so hard for it, and it would have been a crying shame for the lads had we had fumbled something in the back of the net or had Pat got an equaliser, because they worked so hard to get themselves in that position.